Hello everyone. Today we have a generative AI expert in our house, Sonali Verma. She is the generative AI lead at INMA, that is International News Media Association. And we have three very quick questions for her. One, the hype around generative AI. And in India, you were there attending the INMA conference and the study tour last week. So what do you think about that? And the challenges and opportunities that you see around it for the Indian newsroom specifically, and give future advice to the budding journalist and the current workforce.
So there's certainly a lot of hype around it. This is technology that looks like it works like magic, right? When you type in something, you don't have to code anything anymore. You just use natural language, normal words that you and I use, and it seems like it can do anything. It can write anything. You ask for a silly poem or something and it can do it. You ask for a 10,000 word essay and it can do it. So it feels like magic, but what it actually is it's been trained, this machine learning that's been trained on the entire content of the internet, and it's predicting what the next logical word should be in the sentence. And as a result, the content that you get is perfectly readable and it seems to make sense, but it's often not accurate. And it's generally quite average. If you read it, there's nothing in it that surprises or delights or feels like it's been beautifully written by a master writer. So it does the trick and it feels like magic, but it's really nothing special if you look at it and you think about it. So is there hype? There's a lot of hype. And it's not just in India, it's all over the world. Everyone is very excited about this. As far as the opportunities and challenges go, there are many challenges. Generative AI tends to make up stuff. So when you're reading something that's been written by AI, how can you be sure that it's true? How can you trust it? If you're reading something that's been written by an experienced journalist who you follow or a columnist, then you know their reputation, you know they work for a reputable
publication. There's a trust factor there. Yes.
Yeah, that there's a code of conduct and ethics that they follow, that they're not just going to put out anything, that there are checks and balances in the system to make sure. Some editor's going to stand there and say, okay, that's fine, but why should I believe it? Have you talked to the other side? Have you presented, is it an unbiased view? Someone will say, oh, we should talk to a lawyer about this to make sure it's not legally
exactly. The
dodgy.
verification part will be there.
Absolutely. Whereas with AI, you don't have any of that. You get what you get.
Right. So your advice to the current workforce, because AI literacy is also very important. So how do we actually upskill ourselves to meet this force of a kind?
So one is obviously just greater awareness. We live in a world where the internet has so much information. Go on there, understand how it works. The second point is experiment. See what it's good for, see what it's not good for. It can make your life easier in many ways, and it can complicate your life in many ways too. So get familiar with it. It's like any other tool. You have a knife, you can use it to prepare dinner for your family, or you can use it to commit an act of horrible violence.
We don't want to do that with generative AI. Exactly. So thank you so much, Sonali. And she has so many amazing use cases of hers on the INMA website. You can follow her there or also subscribe to her newsletter. Amazing newsletter, I must say. Thank you, Sonali, once again.
Thank you.